Fine, get ready. Let's finish the poem Television. Fine. So yesterday what we read that the parents asked the poet the question, if they throw the TV sets away, if they uninstall the TV sets, how will they entertain their children? The poet, in answer of their question, the poems throw back the question to them that how did the children in the past entertain themselves before the invention of the television? Then he answered his question by himself by telling them that children in the past read books. They have a lot of books. The children were fond of reading the books of the Beatrix Potters. They read the books of the different subjects. Clear? These books, these stories about the animals, they kept the children spellbound before the invention of the television. So now let's see further. Till here we have done. Oh, book, what books they used to know, those children living long ago. So the children who are living in the past, they know a lot of books. They read a lot of books. Fine. So please, oh please, we beg, we pray, go, throw your TV set away, and in its place you can install a lovely bookshelf on the wall. Now at the end of the poem, the poet is advising the parents to the poet requests the parents, clear, to throw away the TV sets and instead get the bookshelves and lovely books back. He requested them. He said, we beg, we pray, throw your TV sets away and in its place, in the place of the television, install a bookshelf and fill it with a lot of wonderful books. Or what he requested the parents in the beginning, not to install the television set. So you have to keep the difference in the mind, what advice he has given in the beginning of the poem and what advice he is giving at the end of the poem. Though both are same. In the end of the poem, he is saying that throw your TV sets away and instead of the TV sets, install a bookshelf and fill it with lovely books. Then fill the shelves with lot of books, ignoring all the dirty looks. The screams and yells and bites and kicks and children hitting you with sticks. Fear not, because we promise you that in about a week or two of having nothing else to do. So what he is saying, ignoring all dirty looks, the screams and yells and bite and kicks, he is saying that instead of the huge TV sets, clear, adorning the wall, let there be a bookshelf and that bookshelf should be filled with the books and more books. Clear? And he is saying that definitely this action of uninstalling the television will not be liked by the children at all. Clear? They will throw tantrum. They will give you angry looks. They will be angry. They will protest against you. Clear? They will oppose your decision. Clear? With all their might, they will scream, they will shout, and they even do worse like bite, kick. Clear? And children hitting you with stick and even hit the parents with stick. Clear? So they will throw this sort of tantrum, and this tantrum will perhaps be intolerable for some times. Clear? But eventually, finally, they will stop doing it. Ignore all these things. Fear not, because we promise you that in about a week or two of having nothing else to do. The poet said the parents should not be afraid of this kind of behavior, this kind of unruly behavior of their children. Clear? For we promise you that in about a week or two of having nothing else, they will now begin to feel the need of having something to read. The poet says the parents not to be afraid of this kind of behavior. Things will settle down in a week or two. Clear? When there will be nothing else to do and no television, children will realize soon that they need something for entertainment. Fine. So they will start reading when they have nothing else to do, nothing else to entertain themselves. Finally, they will realize the need of reading. And once they start, oh boy, you watch the slowly growing joy that fills their heart. And once they get the taste of reading, oh boy, this is an exclamation of surprise. Fine. pleasant surprise. You watch the slowly growing joy that fills their heart, and once the children they get the taste of reading, they will feel the real joy. Clear? You will find that their heart is filled with joy. They will grow so keen, they will wonder what they had ever seen in that ridiculous machine, that nauseating, foul, unclean, repulsive television screen. Ridiculous, silly, nauseatic, disgusting, foul, offensive, repulsive, hateful. All these adjectives are used for television. Is it clear? They will grow so keen, they will wonder what they had ever seen in that ridiculous machine, that nauseatic, foul, unclean, repulsive television screen. The poets reassure the parents that once the children start reading the books, they themselves will realize the fantastic joy lie within the pages of the book, and they will wonder why they were glued to the TV set so much. They will wonder what they had seen in such a nauseatic television, in such a disgusting TV sets. They will wonder why they were glued to the TV set so much. Clear? They will realize that they have wasted much of their time in watching the obnoxious, useless, stupid shows. Clear? And later, each and every kid will love you more for what you did. The children will also realize that how wise and loving and well-meaning their parents are. They will love you people all the more for throwing away the TV sets and bringing the world of book closer to them. They will thank you for whatever you have done to them. Clear? So children, this is there in the poem. Fine? So revise it carefully and do the given work. Thank you.